So, as the Fed continues to increase interest rates and quantitative tightening ensues, many of the large crypto firms, um, their asset liability mismatches and over leverage is becoming more and more readily apparent. And some of the major ones, including Celsius. Now, Celsius is covered in this article here specifically. Many of you may have heard as of June 12th, I believe, um, Celsius had frozen the all accounts, withdrawals rather from all accounts and redemptions. Now, as you know, we do park some of our cash position for investors on Celsius. So that's about in excess of a little over 7%. So that has been side pocketed since this happened. And these are redemptions that we cannot make, and therefore redemptions on that specific percent of capital that we could not make for investors at this time either. So we are in touch with a few of the C-suite members at Celsius until further notice. But this capital itself, as I mentioned, it's side pocket for the time being, and we'll let you know what's happening with that as soon as there's additional public statement from Celsius. This article covers what happened and the mechanics of when this happened and some of the details around that asset liability mismatch. We'll continue to research this, and we will be in touch with you on updates with that as well. Three Arrows Capital, it's a fairly large crypto firm based out of Singapore. They have there's claims about possible insolvency there. $400 million of redemptions were made upon the publication or upon publishing this article, 15th of June, of funds held at Three Arrows Capital. And this is continuing to happen across the board. Now, while this is happening to all assets, crypto assets are being hit hard in particular. And as you know, crypto has historically been and still continues to be an over-leveraged space. And when things get bad in public markets, they get really bad for crypto, particularly for this reason. That being said, there have been statements made by some large firms, traditional finance firms such as JP Morgan, mentioning that the deleveraging that seems to have been necessary is likely going to be waning fairly soon. So there does seem to be light at the end of the tunnel. We're looking out for this as well, and we'll keep an eye out for when a market reversal is in sight. We'll be sharing these three articles on the bottom of this video. Please do not hesitate to reach